Just leaving church style campsite on what will hopefully be my 14th Waintwright. I think this will get Oliver into double figures as well. I think this will be Oliver's 10th. I think might be his 9th, I'm not really sure. We're heading up Buckbarrow, which we can see from his campsite. It's behind this cloud layer here. It's about 1.5 miles, 300 odd metre ascent, so it looks, map wise, looks similar to Win Hill, which I did the other day. I'm going to come walk for a week after I did Parking Club in less than about 45 minutes. So, but I don't think we'll be doing that today. We're just going to take it nice and steady. So we've got dudes with us. So that first bit had been very muddy again off out of church style, and a lot of spiky things that have upset our Ella a bit, but she's powering on through like a little trooper. Keep going, boo boo. And across there we look up to Buckbarrow. Top of it's in clouds, and I'll show you a bit more when we get a little bit closer. You alright, crew? If we look up here to us right, that's Winrig and across to Ilgill Head. Now we did have plans on doing that one, well them two, but the weather's been so bad. I don't want to drag kids up them when it's absolutely terrible, and the route that we were going to do is a bit too long for the time that we've got left today. So we're just going to attempt to whip up Buckbarrow, and hopefully we'll get it. It will only mean 9 for the year though, which is I aimed for 10 for this year, didn't I? But we'll have to see about maybe skegging a 1 in tomorrow, or possibly coming back up, or just accepting 9. I mean, we're only 1 off target, and you know, in for some more for next year. It's been a bit boggy on the way over, but the bottom of this track and getting to them farm buildings there, that is the end of the like gentle bit, and then it's straight up the side. I can't remember what the water that's running down there, it's up the side of that, it's up that side. So it's some pretty harsh ascent, but I think we'll get his best shot. There's a hell of a lot of water running down, so I don't know how muddy or wet it's going to be, but we'll just have to see. Ellen nearly just went into drink, bless her. Make sure I've got my foot in so I don't fall in. There we are. We're alright, and then catch up with the rest of the crew at the end of this lane. I've just been discussing with Elliot, as we get a little closer, it actually looks less and less daunting. From campsite it looked really steep and really bad, but I think to top of this gill here, I think probably only looking 150 metre ascent, which I know is still quite harsh when it's as steep as it is, but it's certainly not something any of us shouldn't be able to cope with. And then the last bit, the ridge line up to Buckbarrow, looks a tad gentler, and way to beat is just go slower, just take a bit more time. Now Oliver's managed to go up wrong side of the river, right lad. He's going to try and genie across somehow. But that's some raging water, that. Isn't that beautiful? Elliot imparting some wisdom on our Oliver there. And girls, they've gone. They're well in front. We're about 150 metre mark above sea level, and we've got to a little waterfall that we have to cross. The way the path goes. What wonderful scenery this is. It's marvellous to walk on. Excellent route. Really enjoying it. Just having a little break. Done about 150 metre of the ascent up Buckbarrow. Little drink and a little snack break.
Yeah, got about that 250.
I don't know if you can see our Oliver, but he's nearly up on top. Like nearly a solo effort. Not bad to say he had a broken arm a week ago. We're just plodding on. I can still see Ellie and Elliot. Our Ella's just in front of me. No idea where our Oliver is. He's probably summited it already, because he's just unstoppable. Problem is, like, I've got all snacks, all drinks, waterproofs, all extra clothes and stuff in my pack. So if he needs out, but you can't tell young lads, can you? But I would know different, so can't really complain. Just coming up to 300 metre above sea level now. That leaves 120 metre of elevation to go before we hit the summit of Buckbarrow. And if I'm right, I think it's that there. I think that's it. But I'm not completely sure. It's not obvious, I don't know topography around here. I'm not really sure, but I think I've just seen our Oliver summit actually. We've crossed over 300 metre above sea level now. Top of there, that looks like it, but it's actually a little summit just behind that. That's Ellie, you can see there. Elliot's somewhere around here. Me and Ella are here, and I've no idea actually where our Oliver is. He's somewhere up there. I might be wrong, but I think that's the summit of Buckbarrow there. Not completely sure, but I think it is. I've just had confirmation off our Oliver that he has summited Buckbarrow. There is the summit in a bit of fog. We're very close now, aren't we, Ella?
Yep.
Just you can see Elliot and Ellie just there, I think. Just there, just in front of us, probably 50 metre in front. And just get it, and that's the mission complete. Here we are, up to Cairn. Here we are, Buckbarrow summit, Cairn. A 14th Waintwright for myself, a 10th for Oliver, 3rd for Ella, 2nd for Elliot, 2nd for Ellie. Well done, team Buckbarrow. Woo woo! So it's a great view we've got from up here down to back down at campsite down there. There you go. It's about 1.5 miles. It's actually been a lot gentler than I thought it was going to be. But it is a tad windy, and I thought it was going to be as well. But there's been no rain. Team Buckbarrow. See you all later. So I just thought I'd quickly talk about Buckbarrow before it goes fully out of sight. We had planned to do Buckbarrow, Middle Fell and Sea Talon as a circular, along with, on a different day, Ilgill Head and Winrig. But we've been in Lake District 4 days now, and we've had I think the last 4 hours without rain, and other than that the weather has been horrendous and we've had no chance of any walking. So Buckbarrow wasn't kind of meant to be done as a solo but the bad weather's forecast for 4 o'clock again. We set off at 11, it's now 2 o'clock, nearly back at campsite, and as you can see, the clouds are coming in again, and we didn't want to be caught on a round, we old dudes out and stuff, so just a single, but another Waintwright towards the task.